Hey guys, it's K0MRD, your radio prepper. And guess what? I'm pulling alive. Here I am. Hi. I know it's been a minute, but, life tends to get in the way sometimes. But here I am. Happy, happy, happy. I'm waiting for YouTube to catch up so I can post the link. Come on. There I am. Hey, hey! Surprise! Yeah, it's just been a long week. Now, look, I have somebody watching. Great. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for showing up. Now I have to mute that. There we go. And paste that. And pin it. So, yeah. There I am. Up on the stage. There I go. Playing. Oh, I can't do that, I guess. I don't want to get, knocked by the YouTube gods. Anyway, not too much been going on with me, just work. Had a coof scare earlier this week. Turned out to be just a regular cold, which is good. I took one of those stupid rapid tests. With my health the way it is, I have to kind of be careful with that. So there's nothing else really going on. Just hanging out, being at home, being cool. And I got tomorrow off, so that works. And I got my ticker going. Yay. So everybody knows that I am not an expert in anything. Anyway, not too much going on my end. I did get a GMRS radio. So I've got FRS, GMRS, and amateur radio, as well as CB. So I'm pretty good covered for comms. Yeah. I hope you guys have been doing good. It's currently snowing here in the land of corn, which is not good because it's cold and the heat's out in my van. Go figure. So yeah, there's that. We're getting maybe 3 inches here, so traffic was a little slower this evening, but anybody who's driven in snow knows what to do, and if you don't, you're going to end up in a ditch. It's usually how it goes. So I want to say hello to everybody who's watching. Hi, all 3 of you, or 2 of you. I'm probably counting myself there. I don't know who's all in here, but that'd be great. I've got 2 thumbs up. Yay! Hillbilly Homesteader, 1776. You got snow on the way tomorrow? Well, it's going to be snowing here through tomorrow morning, so we may get 6 inches maybe. And welcome, Hillbilly Homesteader. I'm glad you showed up. I'm glad somebody showed up. So, I'm not up here talking to myself, which is not really a sane thing to do, I suppose. Anyway. Hey, Mark. Thanks for coming in. Good to see you. Don't mind me. I'm going to stop my camera for a minute. Hey, look, there I am. I've got my dinner in front of me, so. Sorry, don't mean to crunch in your ear. How you doing up there, Mark? Hope you're doing all right. Well, says I got 5 people watching. Hello, everybody. Yeah, I like that. Anyway. So, not much is new on my end. I was saying I got a GMRS radio, a TID GM5R. It's pretty good. I actually wasn't planning on doing a live, Mark. It's that's why it's a surprise pop-up. Yeah. Snowing here too. Yeah, and it's cold. So there's all that. I went from 5 to 3, and now I've got 2. Yay! I was reading an interesting article earlier about using ham radio for, if you get in a car wreck and you don't have your cell phone, or you can't reach your cell phone, but you got your radio, how would you call Mayday on 2 meter? And it's real, it's common sense. If you're in a situation where you need to call Mayday, you get on your radio to tune it to your favorite repeater, and I would say break. This is K0MRD. I have an emergency. 9 times out of 10, if you're in if there's a net going, they will stop the net and try to get as much information from you as possible, and then hopefully reach out to the local PD and hopefully get you the help you need. But it was an interesting article, and I'll find it again and link it down below in the in YouTube after I do the editing and all of that. So yeah, that's about it. If you're in Iowa or the Midwest, for that matter, just take it slow, because especially if you're getting snow. And I'm not questioning anybody's driving abilities. It's just other people seem to forget how to drive in snow. So yeah. Anything going on in your world? Let me know. Tell me in chat. Shoot, you come up on stream if you want. I've got a link posted. Hey Joe, what's going on? Surprise! Good to see you, Joe. How's everything with your fam? I hope everything is going pretty good. Hopefully you had a good day. Well, I generally don't talk about the news, but it's a big one. Russia invaded. I don't know what it's going to mean for everybody, but in the Ukraine, there's a martial law, and for me personally, it's the oh, cool. Oh, geez, after 6 months, cool. Is it an 80 or is it 100%? Either way. Communications have been cut off, and we've been monitoring any information coming out of the Ukraine, but we'll see what happens. I just hope people stay safe. Oh, nice. Very cool. And what caliber did you get? I know you can get 223, 5.56, and I believe 308. I'm not sure. Yeah. I don't know if anybody else is going to be on tonight. They probably will be later. See, that's just it. I think there used to be, like, somebody had a spreadsheet set up when everybody goes on, so nobody's stepping on anybody's toes. I think that's a pretty good idea. Yeah, they are jolly well hosed there. Yeah, 556, pretty cool. Excuse me. Yeah, I've been wearing headphones all day and talking on the phone at work, which is what I don't like to do. Funny, he does YouTube videos. Why doesn't he like talking on the phone? Because those people are ignorant. You get a customer service job and everybody thinks you're their lapdog or whatever. I don't see it. I've never felt that way about people. When I call into somewhere, I'm usually very nice and very calm and understanding. Even when, it's something serious, I am not taking it out on the person on the other end of the phone because they're just doing their job. Klingon Princess, how are you? Thank you for listening. I hope you're doing well. And I'm glad you're here. Yeah. Communication blackout in Ukraine. That's the biggest worry I have. Other than that, that's about all I'm going to say about that. There are other channels that deal with the news and all of that. Not me. It's not my thing. So, who needs luck? I have charm. Or some shit like that. I don't know. Anyway. Today is my Friday because I'm off tomorrow, which is good. So I may throw up a video or post or something. I'll probably a little of both. And yeah. I hope the video I sent up, they are back to handhelds and signals by hand at this point. It's up to them to heft arms and best Ivan and everyone else. True. That's very true. Loretta, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. I'm just glad folks are coming in and, just saying hi. That's basically all I'm trying to do. Communicate, validate my existence in some small way or something. I don't know. So, yeah. Anybody got any radio questions? I'll answer them. Put them in chat. Put them in all caps so I can see them. Or if you just want to BS, that's great. All the mods in me. Well, there's only, 3 mods I have? And Joe, Loretta, and Klingon. I like my mods. I thank you for what you do. How would keeping government from hearing you be feasible? Not very. With the equipment that's available for civilian use, unless you design and build a scrambler, which would be illegal. I have to say it. But the only way to do that is do a scrambler, which, again, illegal by today's standards. Even with CTSS and DCS codes, they're not so much I'm sorry, Princess. DCS and CTSS are used, basically, they call them privacy codes, but if you and somebody have a CTSS or DCS code set, you can hear each other. You can't hear anybody else, but anybody else who does not have a code set and it's just wide open, they can hear your conversations. So there you go. Now, if you are lucky enough to have military equipment, there are vastly great things. Well, even PL tones. If PL tones are the same as CTSS, if they're set for you and your group, and somebody else outside your group doesn't have any PL tones or CTSS tones set, they'll be able to hear you. And good to see you, Great Lakes. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I thought it was a no-no, and I was just curious how, let's say, if you were out on a late night walk in an occupied area, you would have radio contact and still not be seen. It is possible. CTSS and DCS and PL tones, which are the same thing. Hey, Cinderella, how are you? Your group would hear each other. Somebody else without any tone set at all, their squelch is just wide open, they'll be able to pick you up, and that includes the occupiers. So you'd be down to keying the mic in some way, like Morse code. And if you do it not often, it should be okay. Or, you set up 3 clicks means yes, and 2 clicks yes, 1 click no, 4 clicks I'm safe, that kind of thing. But even then, somebody will catch on to what's going on. Cinderella, how are you this evening? I hope you're well. Yeah, actually, I did a write-up on CTSS on my blog, k0mrdradioprepper.com. Go on over there and check it out. It makes more sense that I write better than I talk sometimes. So, yeah, that's one way to think about it. You have radio contact and still not be, well, again, it would be, you would have to have a predetermined set of codes that you would use. And I'm glad, Cinderella. I'm glad. I'm really glad you're here. Thank you for coming in, showing your support. I really appreciate that. Someday I hope to be big enough to attract people like, I don't know, North Shore or Northern Girls. I know she's got her plate full up there in Canada. And yeah, I got the feeling they're going to try the truckers thing here. I don't know how it's going to go. Not with the current administration. Who knows? Yeah. And that's all I'm going to say about that. So, Joe, other than your lower, anything else exciting going on in your world? I hope everything's good for you guys. 3 watching and I got 7 likes. Yay! That helps the algorithm. Cool. I'm starting to figure that out. I've been doing this, over a year, I think, off and on. Just because they're not here live doesn't mean they don't want to hit you. Yeah, that's true. I know. I know, Cinderella. I do. And I have been watching my analytics. So yeah, people are coming in and watching after the fact, which is cool. Joe Morgan is plotting his global domination tour if things go south. Okay. All right, sounds good. Well, I'll be on 14,360, somewhere in there. On a slab, I'm a goner. Nah, there'll be folks around you that'll help. Folks that you might not even realize. I know here I've got some close friends. Not necessarily a mag per se, but we've got each other's backs if things go sideways here. So don't ever think you're going to be alone, Cinderella. Folks will find you. Folks will help you, especially in this community. Yes, Klingon Princess, go home. Tell your boss I said it's time for you to go home, and he can't complain, and you get paid for the rest of your time. Or she, whatever. Tell him K0MRD Radio Prepper says you can go home. I wish it were that easy. Loretta, I don't have a mag per se, nothing official, just folks that I can count on when the world goes south. You want to call it a mag? That's fine. But we aren't at the point of the end is not. Yeah, world isn't broken yet, and there are no paratroopers with vodka dropping from the sky. That's true. You know, this isn't Red Dawn, and they'd be stupid to come to Iowa in the winter. Although, you know, Russian winters, go figure. Yeah, the world is not there yet. Are we close? Probably. Depends on what happens with the powers that be. That's all I can say to that. Again, not a sensationalist. I'm a realist. I watch, I monitor, keep my head on a swivel, but I go about my life. You know, I have a job, I have bills I have to pay. I got to get a thermostat put in my car. It's fun driving around with no heat in the middle of winter. Klingon Princess, yes, I spent 18 years at Walmart and was amazed at how some don't know state abbreviations. Yeah. I'm on overtime at this point. Send wine. You like rosé? You like Chardonnay? Personally, I'm a port guy. Dark and red. Well, I was anyway. I don't drink anymore. I can't. I'm diabetic. And that messes with your blood sugars and sends you into a coma. Or the Oxford comma. True. Yeah. Man. It's just been a long ass week. And I hope you guys are safe and sane and keeping yourselves together. Okay, Pinot's good. I like Pinot Grigio. I like a good table wine. Like you go to the old Italian restaurants, they've got that bottle of wine they just put on the table. I love table wine. It's usually red, it's usually dark, and it's usually full-bodied. Sometimes I miss drinking. I don't miss hangovers. Yeah. And I come from a long line of alcoholics. Yes, elderberry wine is good. I actually had some from the Amana colonies here in Iowa. It's, I want to say German. Yeah, it's very German. And they have little shops set up all over the place. I got a bottle of elderberry wine. Okay. Cinderella, thank you very much. Only medicinal. Blackberry brandy on a cold day and a hot toddy is really good. Oh, yeah. I learned that a long time ago. Yeah. Not much else going on here. Just my cat's sleeping somewhere. Both of them. And it's still friggin' snowing. Yay. Got some honey made. Honey made some grape wine and some peach wine. And they're all from my garden. Nice. Lucky Dame. Thank you for coming in, darling. Glad you're here. Hi. Yeah, mead is good. I made a batch of mead about 3 years ago. It was really good. It didn't last all that long. No, it was about 6 years ago now. Wow, time flies when you get old. You ever notice that? Like when you're a kid, the day lasted forever. Now you're an adult, it's like years go by. It's crazy. Today is my eldest brother's 56th birthday. He is currently a resident of the California penal people. He did a lot of bad things, so at least I know where he is. He's got a history of wandering about and usually causing trouble. So he's locked up. He's safe. Good for him. But he is 56 today. And on April 22nd, I'll be 49. Holy crap, I'm an old man. I never thought I'd make it this old. But here I am. Yay! Lucky Dame, how are you this evening? I hope you are well, and I hope you are safe. I'm not sure what the weather's like down your way, but up here it's snowing. So there's that. And I believe it's moving east, so. You'd be 33. Oh my goodness. I remember being 33. That was crazy. Define adult. Well, see, there's a phrase I like to use. Growing up is mandatory. Growing old is optional. I am the biggest friggin' kid I know. Got some ice last night, not as much as they predicted, but it was frosty today. Well, I hope you guys are staying warm. I know you're down in Texas, so yeah, it's not a common thing down there unless it hasn't been. So just stay warm as best you can. If you got to go out, just go slow. All of that stuff. Yeah. I mean, I grew up in Chicago, so you're in the prime of your life. Yeah, that's true. So this weather here doesn't bother me. I mean, I grew up in the Midwest my whole life. I lived in Chicago until I was 28. And then I just said, I'm done. And I had $100 in my pocket. I was homeless. And I said, okay, I'm going to the bus station. Got on a bus. And I walked up to the window. I said, hey, I got $100. How far is that going to get me? Iowa. Okay, cool. Give me the ticket. Clothes I had on my back. I was on the bus. It was a life-changing experience, not being on the bus, just leaving home. I've lived here now for, almost 17 years. So, yeah, I like it here. It's a whole different feel, and people are actually nice here. People wave at you. For the first time I was at a gas station here, I was filling up gas. Some guy just started talking to me. Basically, hey, how's it going? How's your family name? I haven't seen you around here. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, dude, I don't know you. Why are you talking to me? Now I catch myself doing the same thing on the street. Hey, how's it going? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And you're up north, aren't you, Mark? Yeah, you're north of Des Moines. I was playing around on my radio about a week ago. It was really nice here. It was like 50. It's really nice. And I had my antenna strung up in the tree. And I was on 20. I was trying to make contacts, but I was too far down on the noise floor because my antenna's in an inverted V. There's not much. Let me explain. When you put up a dipole, it's usually like this. And however you face it is going to radiate. So it'll radiate north and south, or if you turn it, it'll east and west. And an inverted V, it's about 45 degrees, and it acts almost omnidirectional. Okay, started in Des Moines and now in Cowpie. Yeah. So the inverted V, while pretty good for receiving, I mean, people were coming in booming, but nobody could hear me. And, I'm cool with that. So I was trying. I almost made a contact, but he couldn't catch it. Sounds like when I moved from Atlanta to Texas, first time someone smiled and said hello. Yeah, it is foreign and weird. Neither was mine, man. Who were you talking to, man? But now, like I said, now it's like, okay, hey, how's it going? How your mom and them? So, yeah. So, yeah, I can't wait to get my own house so I can put up a proper dipole and leave it up. Or even an half-wave end-fed, which is what Mark, is that what you have, or is that Great Lakes? One of you two have a half-wave end-fed. Apply pepper spray. I was holding the gas nozzle. So pepper spray or gasoline, whatever. But luckily I didn't. Hey, eat. Manges un gusto. That's what my stepfather used to say. He was Sicilian. Hey, Schiff, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Glad to see ya. Not really talking about much anything, just talking, BSing. Trying to be cool. I want to be one of the cool kids. What the hell? I don't even know where that came from. Yeah. Just had an everything bagel. I've got some taquitos over here that are pretty good. Beef taquitos. Yay. So, how is everybody doing? I hope. I keep asking that. Anyway, y'all know I worry about you, and I pray that everybody's okay. You know, I just I don't know, just feeling tired. Like I said, it's been a long ass week, and yeah. Klingon, are you still here with us? I hope so. I know you're at work, and I know you really can't have your phone out at work because they frown on that kind of thing. But hey, yeah, thanks for coming in. Yeah, you got that. Another day above the roses, can't complain. Wouldn't do you any good if you did anyway. Yeah. Life is what you make it. That is actually a pretty good idea. Actually, software defined radio. There are people online who connect their radio to software that you can control. So, let me see if I can find the page. Bear with me, people. Just allow me to look. No, not iHeart. Sorry. WebSDR.org. I will put that link in the Yahoo chat. Just bear with me while I get the link. And what this does, this allows you to pick up anywhere in the world and listen on your computer. And boongo, there you go. WebSDR, that's pretty cool. That's one of the things I use when I'm just monitoring. Arkansas living, brother, what are you doing here? What's going on? Glad you came in, man. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, Sandwich, if you go to that website, you can choose to listen to any radio in the world, and you can monitor. You won't be able to talk, but oh well, see, you're a step ahead of me, because it would just sound, like Polish, Russian, Ukrainian. Yeah. That's why I want to learn Polish. I'm of Polish descent. So if you can pick up Polish, you can pick up Russian, at least listening to it. And, it's a hard process trying to learn a language at almost 50. But it's something I want to do. The last person that spoke Polish in my family has passed away. Well, if you can understand it, you're still a step ahead of most. Arkansas, what's going on? How's that possum doing, man? Hope you're keeping them warm. Sorry. What's your weather like down by you, Arkansas? Up here, it's pretty crappy right now. And Sandwich got some ice earlier. It's slick out there. So please tell me you got sunshine and rainbows and unicorns dancing on clouds. Just lie to me. Just lie. It's okay. Can't really do much more than that. Well, I can understand some Spanish. Where I grew up, it was mostly Hispanic. Cold, wet, kill you weather. Yeah, that's about right. Okay. I have to let you know, Ark, when I was in my late 20s, I was down by Melbourne, which is just south of Hot Springs. Is that anywhere near where you are? Been out licking shopping carts lately. Do I really want to know? Yeah. Phone's going up. Ding! Excuse me. Might be my missus. No, that's just a friend. Yes, I do have friends. I promise. Like real friends. Not that you guys aren't. I consider you all my friend. And I wish there was a way we could just have this huge just gathering of folk. Just come together for a weekend or something. I know they did that. Pinball did that, or Pinball was part of that. I don't know where it was, but I think it would be pretty cool myself. Whoa, you're flying. Oh, wait, no, I'm moving the table. Sorry. Just being goofy. Yeah, so I would like to do that. Oh. Who needs luck? I have charm. Oh, he put it together in Tennessee. Prepper radio camp out, that would be cool. They did, yeah, that would be wicked cool. We could, have classes for those who don't know radio stuff. And, get everybody psyched about getting their comms up. Which is kind of like what I like doing. Oh, yeah. You could listen just about anywhere. I think the only one you're not going to find is Antarctica, but I haven't looked for it. Don't quote me, because it may be down there. Yeah. You can monitor just about every frequency. I tend to listen to 20 meter during the day, 40 meter at night. I like those two. Appleseed campouts, yeah. Okay. I was considering going to one of those one time. I like the idea. I like old buck skinning. And in fact, I want to get a, not necessarily a flintlock, but a percussion freedom seed thrower. And both a pistol and a rifle, a Kentucky rifle, would be cool. And yeah, I know I can get kits for those pretty cheap. But yeah, I'd love to do that. Get out, get to meeting folks. Yeah. That's one thing we're going to do. I mean, people need to communicate again. Yeah. I'm answering you, Lucky. Yeah. Some people are same. We're considering taking a trip to one just to meet more people. Absolutely. And you could learn a lot from those campouts. I mean, the not necessarily the dress and all of that, but if you choose to, if you're into cosplay, I am actually. So yeah, I mean, I would do it in a heartbeat. I would do that. I would love to get folks together for like Mark said, a radio campout, a prepper radio campout. That would be cool. get to meet folks face to face and say, hey, I know you. You're that weird guy. Yeah. Yeah. And, with those old, even with the reproduction and the kit pistols you can get, those would make fairly decent survival items, because you can make your own black powder. There's really nothing to it. Saltpeter, charcoal, and what is it? There's 3 things: saltpeter, charcoal, and something else I can't remember. But yeah, you can make your own black powder, and you can load it with just about anything. Yep, Project Appleseed. They talk a lot about the revolution, which is my favorite subject, the Revolutionary War. Hear about GoEx? There are no more. Yeah. Yeah, I heard that. Hi, Twixie. This is my old girl, Twixie. She is 15 years old. We've had her since she was 3. She's my good little girl. Oh, thank you for dropping that link. I appreciate that. Yep. Come on. Yep. Project Appleseed. Check them out. I'm not sure when they are, but it'll probably be in that link's information. So I'm going to give it a shot. Check it out. See what they're all about. And yeah, I may be working on maybe setting up some kind of camp out for comms. Oh, something else I wanted to say. On April 23rd, there's going to be a local ham fest here in Des Moines. And yes, they do get folks out learning about history, the Revolutionary War, being a rifleman or woman. So anyway, the ham fest. I am going to go because it's a day after my birthday, so I'll have birthday money. I'm also going to record, not do a live, but I'll do a recording, and then I'll post it up so I can show you all if you ever get the inkling to go to one. I mean, this one's not all that big, but it's not small either. So it's not like Dayton or the Hamcation that just happened down in Florida. But it is a nice turnout, and they do testing there, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I will be doing that video in April. So look forward to that. Get more, hopefully get some more gear. That's always the plus right there. You could find stuff. I was there one year, and there were guys selling laptops. It was the last day. There were guys selling laptops for like $10 a pop, and they worked. They were all set up. Okay. Cinderella, thank you for coming in. I really appreciate it. And I hope you do well with your Morse code. Don't want to be a useless eater. I get you. I feel you. People ask, what do you bring to the table? I know Morse code. You're good. You're our communications person. Well, thank you. So, yeah. Figure I'll go for another maybe 10 minutes or so, because I got to eat. I'm starting to get shaky, and it's getting late, and I've been up since 4:30. I don't know why. Oh my God, 4:30. Yeah, that's just the way it is. I can't sleep past 5 anymore. Something happens when you get older. When you're a kid, you can sleep and sleep and sleep. You get older, you tend to wake up at really weird hours. So yeah, if you guys get an inkling, check out my blog at k0mrdradioprepper.com. Check out my Discord. Yeah, I will. Leave a like, comment, all of that good jazz. Thank each and every one of you for coming in. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. And lost service a minute. Okay. All right. So yeah, I was there for about 6 months. It was really nice. Hotter than hell though. Yeah. So I'm going to take Sandwich's advice and I'm going to cut it here. You guys, thanks for coming in. Thanks for sticking with me. And thank you, Joe, for putting up my Discord. You guys have a great one. I'll probably see you in chats. This is K0MRD, your radio prepper. I'm out for now. Stay safe.